Don't, don't, that's what you say. Alright guys, yes, there's some albums featured in this videos of 60s finds, so keep watching, but don't change the channel, keep watching. Cheers. AVC, welcome to another Craig Vinyl video. Thank you for watching this program again. I really appreciate it. Lately, I think I might have mentioned in my last video, I've been doing a lot of travel, a lot of driving, a lot of flying. I've been looking at some albums in some different states in Australia. Not just different states, but in the state of Queensland where I live, where you drive 15 hours straight, you're not even halfway driving along the state. There's certainly a lot of territory to cover. Anyway, what I'm going to show you here was a follow-on from my last video. This is more vinyl finds I picked up from this guy I saw in Tasmania in Australia. So let's just quickly whip through these. Let's have a look. First one, I've got Frank Sinatra's "Come Dance With Me." This is his biggest selling album from what I read just briefly on the on Google here. The guy I saw, he had a few Sinatra records. This is my first one I've ever picked up, so to me the cover looked like in pretty good condition. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. This is actually a 1959. It's the original pressing, and it's got songs like "Come Dance With Me," "I Could Have Danced All Night," "Cheek to Cheek," "The Last Dance." So really good to check this out, and it's on the Capitol label. If you can see here, that looks pretty nice. Next one, Johnny Cash by special request. This is actually a compilation of Johnny Cash songs. Doesn't mention the year pressing on here, but talking about the liner notes at the back here, it does make reference to the 70s, so I would guess this is probably early 70s pressing. This one's an Australian one. Interesting cover if you haven't seen. That looks like a TV you're looking at, and that just opens up like so. And the record's inside here. And that's on, looks like, is it Atlantic? Sorry, Universal. So, again, well, this is my first Johnny Cash record, so that is awesome. Next one, he had about 10 different Buddy Holly albums. I chose this one, the Buddy Holly Story. No particular reason why I picked this one. Typical of those albums of those days where they advertise their other albums. So a great compilation, if you can see the tracks on there or not. For me, Buddy Holly reminds me of being sort of 15, 16 when I started playing guitar, learning some of his songs and playing in a band, my first band, when I was about 17. And we covered songs like "That'll Be the Day," "Every Day," and "Rave On" were the main songs we did. And also, so the Buddy Holly show was a show that went around to the picture theatres. So there's a lot of Buddy Holly lookalikes entertainers out there, but most of them that I've seen are very good. I'll just pull this record out here if I can. So it's on the Coral label. Fun John Lennon collection. Nice to finally get this. Every song's pretty much a big hit. Great song. So look forward to that. Another Beatles one to add to the collection, which is awesome. The Essential Beatles. This is an Australian pressing. I had a very quick look, and all I could see that this was an Australian release only. So, is that right or wrong? If someone could tell me, that would be great. I think all the songs here on the back, and it shows a timeline of where the different tracks came in. So that's pretty cool. I'll just have a look. The LP, so it's Still on the Apple label. Look, I'm really pleased I got a few Beatles albums. I thought that at the beginning of collection they'd be hard to find, they'd be very expensive, but look, most things that we want, if you're patient enough, they will come along at a reasonable price. They will, just believe it. A couple of Nancy Sinatras. This one's just called Nancy. What songs we got in here? Light My Fire shows a copy of. Big Boss Man, My Mother's Eyes, Son of a Preacher Man, For Once in My Life, and this is produced by Billy Strange. Another Nancy one, this is my third one I got now. Moving with Nancy. It's a soundtrack from a television special which features guests Dean Martin, Lee Hazelwood, and a very close relative. Throughout this album, it actually talks about this very close relative without saying who it is. Can someone put in the comments who that is, please? So it's from a television special, so some kind of compilation there. Again on reprise. Whoop, there we go. Reprise records as well. So in stereo, that one. Now we get to my. Let's check the microphone there. Still there, I think. Just some Elvis Files there. None of these are terribly exciting for Elvis collectors. They're run-of-the-mill records, but for someone like me, just building up their collection, I just had to get these. First one, Elvis GI Blues movie soundtrack. I've actually seen this around a fair bit now. Having a look at the record, I haven't played it. It may have a few marks. I'm not sure how it's going to play, but fingers crossed. Elvis Girl Happy. And these are all Australian pressings. RCA. Just have a look at this one. No, I won't, because it only just fits in. It's too hard to get out. Elvis Moody Blue, playing this before. Any Elvis on RCA Victor. Any Elvis is good, as you can see. And probably my favourite track on here, I like Little Darlin', Let Me Be There. Next one, Elvis original soundtrack recording from his NBC TV special. I've actually got a coffee mug which looks like this, so I should have brought that out. So that's that. You can see those photos there. In the past, when I was younger, I was massively into Elvis when I was 13 through to 18, massively. And I love watching the videos of these recordings. Man, I've got to buy some new covers and new sleeves soon, I really do. Elvis in Concert, a double album, 2 record set. Oh, I love this. I used to love listening to a lot of these songs, again, when I was 16. My favourites at the time were, I do like Johnny Be Good. I do like... I love all the fans' comments, because there's a lot of fans' comments and outtakes and sort of stage stuff where it is live. It's not a rubbish live recording. It really, to me, encapsulates or takes a good snapshot of Elvis at this time of his life on the big stage shows he was doing. So, CC Rider, I think, is absolutely fantastic on here. This one's in awesome condition. And the gatefold, which I'll show. Elvis at his best. Great stuff. Next one, Elvis in the 70s, 28 great songs. Another double album. I don't know much about this. In fact, I don't know anything about this. Is it live? Are there any live takes? Are they just all studio recordings? I'm not sure. So let's have a look here. So it's the RCA Victor again. So we've got things like Steamroller Blues, It's Only Love, Welcome to My World, Johnny Be Good. A lot of that stuff he used to sing on stage in the 70s, so that's in excellent condition as well. Lastly, probably my favorite Elvis, or second favorite Elvis movie, Blue Hawaii, and nice to get a good copy of this. Nice to get a better copy, but it's a good start for me to get these original pressings. Everything I showed you there are all original pressings, what I'm aware of. So my favorite Elvis movie is Jailhouse Rock. So guys, if you made it this far, thank you so much. I guess in terms of putting comments today, if you can put some comments down now, tell me your favorite Elvis movie. I'd love to hear that. What is your favorite Elvis movie? And we'll leave it at that. So I've got plenty more videos to make. It's just never ending, but it's all good stuff. Thanks, guys. Please like this video or subscribe. Any comments about those Elvis records, I really appreciate, just to help build my knowledge. So cheers out.